when I started my real estate journey, I started with co-investments, and it's a good way to start real estate, especially when you do not have a lot of money. What's co-investment? Co-investment is when you bring people together and you do co-invest. So, and I will tell you what all happened. Before now, I looked like this, and now I'm looking like this. But the truth is, there was so much work I had to put in. Is it still possible to co-invest today and move from the trash to up there? Yes, it is possible, but depends on who you are working with. My co-investment story is a story of doggedness, is a story of integrity, and most importantly, is a story of passion. And so many people say, what was the passion? Passion to be out of poverty, passion of hunger, passion of leaving poverty. It was so much that I was ready to try a lot of things. And one of the things that I tried was real estate. And haven't been told what I could become just by being in the real estate space, I was also told what could happen. But in all of this, one thing that I did was to be strategic with the information, and I started my co-investment journey. Why am I saying this today? Is co-investment still working today? Yes. But I would let you into something. Co-investment will still work when everyone involved in co-investing understand that wealth is not built in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 10 years. Wealth is built when you do one thing. Let the money grow, grow, grow. And I will tell you exactly what I did when I started my co-investment. A lot of people don't say things the way it is. The first co-investment appreciated. And what we decided was we'll do it again and again. And just imagine you have 5 people. We co-invest together. We'll buy our first property. Then we'll buy a second property. Because the reason why we couldn't buy one is because we can't put the money together at once. So we have an agreement. By the time we buy 5 properties, we'll look at it and look at how much we all invested in. We'll find out if everyone can own one, because you can't own something together forever. But it's a different ball game now. And I need to tell you this. When you're going into co-investment, because this is a co-investment training, you need to first of all look at the mindset of the people that you are going into this investment with. Number one, they must believe in what you believe in. That means they must believe that this is long term and it is not short term. That's number one. Number two, they must be people that understand the power of delay gratification. The reason why I'm saying this is, as you grow in business, you would have gone through a lot of issues, you'd have gone through a lot of disappointments, you have gone through a lot of tears, both the ones you can say publicly and the ones you cannot cry secretly. But in all of it, if you do not let them know that this is long term, you are going to have issues, because many of them will want to pull out and they can give you names that are not your names. If there is anybody that has many issues with me today, are those that have co-invested. And I don't also blame them, because most times they don't have so much. So the little capital, they are edgy. Once it doubles, everybody. But please, delay gratification, it's very important. I have real estate investments I've not done anything about for 10 years. And I'm not bothered, because it is land banking. So I'm talking this co-investment based on land banking. Because a lot of people have asked me, can I start real estate without capital? And I'm saying, can I start real estate with small capital? Yes. But Carry the people along and let them know. And the third thing is that you should understand that the life we live now is not dynamic. You know, when I started real estate investment as a co-investor, there was no social media for me to see that people are carrying Louis Vuitton bag, for me to see that people are carrying wearing gold. So I was not carried away like the old generation is right now. So I was looking at my future, not my present. But it's a different ball game today because people are so fast, like the fast food. So they want to invest today and they want to make money today. When it comes to wealth creation, it's not possible. Long term, it is. Long term, it is. And so if you are planning to be wealthy and you want sustainable wealth, real estate is where to go to. But if you are planning to cash out tomorrow morning, run away from real estate. It doesn't work like that in real estate. Anybody that is telling you about marketing to you that tomorrow, it's a lie. There is a lot of capital appreciation. Like, it's clear. The properties we bought 4 years ago, we are selling with 400% return on investment. But it's 4 years. It's not 1 year. So when you're dealing with co-investment, I've said 3 things. Number 1, I said, make sure you carry the people along and let them know it's long term, and don't work with people. Don't make it a big group, because most times to deal with a lot of people is a problem. That's the challenge I have. Do I have a challenge? Yes. What's the challenge? Too many people. Now, number 2, why should you deal with people that have long term in mind? Because they will not wear you out. Because of the crowds, that is why I stopped co-investment in land banking totally, and I will never go back to it. Because the third thing is, they call it in my village Oju Kokoro. People's eyes are fixed on what they can have today, and they forget their future. And because of that, there is a lot of pouncing on an investment that cannot pay your bills tomorrow. So I have trainings I have done for people. Those trainings you can get and use them to start your group. But these 3 things is so important. Understand that the world is in a fast pace now. I did co-investment 20 years ago, 2 decades. From these 2 decades, so much has happened. It's not the way people reason 20 years ago that they reason now. So you must package your co-investment in today's reasoning. That was the mistake I made. Yes, it was a mistake. People reason differently today. And that is why the best thing to do was to train people that have plan. They want to start like that. I would prefer to train than to be a part of it. Especially when it has to do with co-investing in land. Because land is not very expensive. So if it's a land of 20 million and you are bringing people together, you definitely are going to bring people that have less than $1,000. What do you expect when it doubles? So, and you start having enemies. So people don't talk to me anymore now because they want me to sell it today. There are another 4 things when putting this in plan. Create a system for escape, which is people that will sell it. I'm teaching you this based on my mistakes. So now we have been able to get a company to begin to sell. But in the last 2 years, we were banking, we were not selling. And that can be a problem. So for my students, I'm saying to you, create a system of escape. And don't create escape because you don't want to face it. Face it. In business, you face it. No matter what people tell you, face it. But create another system. And if you want me to advise you, once you are doing co-investment that is less than $1,000, do it 10 years. Because in 10 years, anyone that has $1,000 that continues to listen to you would have grown, and their maturity will be very, very good. I know why I'm saying this. Then the 5th thing is, you don't stop investing until you have your wealth number right. And what is your wealth number? Until you wake up in the morning and discover that your investment can pay all your bills. As long as they don't accept that your ideology, that you are into co-investment for one purpose, that one day you want to wake up and you look at your investment bank and you discover that they can begin to pay your bills, then there is no need making them a part of the journey. So, once again, I say you can start with co-investment, but when starting, these 5 things are so important. Thank you.